Good morning, lovely. Zoe 2.2 with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you. And today we're in another episode of ZTD News, all of your weekly Pokemon Go news updates. Once again, we've got a lot of news to get into for this week, guys. So I'm going to try and keep it snappy, keep it quick, and just give you guys the information that you need. First up, Gen 4 is here. We have had a batch, a nice little sweet sampler size wave of Gen 4 Pokemon roll out. So if you guys have been seeing some Gen 4s on the nearby, be sure to go track them down. Special mentions to Shinx in raids. Shinx is a level 1 boss that is in raids, and it can be a shiny. So it is appearing as though the shiny rates are a bit harder, a bit trickier, a bit rarer for shiny Shinx. I do like when a shiny is not super available, but it actually seems quite rare at the moment, like it's exceedingly rare. So it'll be interesting to see when the actual numbers and the breakdown comes out for what the odds are for Shinx at the moment, and if Niantic does tweak those odds at any stage down the track. But at the moment it's looking significantly harder to find than things like shiny Mawile or shiny Absol in raids. Also for 10km eggs you can hatch Shinx, and I believe there is proof of a shiny Shinx being hatched as well, and also Riolu. So Riolu is available in 10k eggs, and this one evolves into Lucario, which is an absolute crowd favorite for Gen 4. Like, this Pokemon gets so much love, it's ridiculous. So get out there, pick up some 10k eggs. For myself, I have hatched almost 2 batches of 5ks, trying to get rid of them to pick up more 10ks. It does seem like the drop rates for 10ks has gone down a little bit. Usually I'm not this, like, I haven't tried this hard to get, you know, a couple of 10ks here and there, but it's proving pretty tough. So keep your eyes out, guys, and try to collect some of those 10ks for some new Pokemon. Don't forget as well to be hitting the pineapps on those new things like Chimichar, Piplup, Turtwig. You never know what might be rare in your area, so try and get one, try and get some extra candies for it, and save the evolutions. For me personally, I'm not evolving any of them just yet, so that I can see on the nearby if one pops up grey on the nearby, if an evolved form spawns, like a Lopunny. I do want to take some AR pictures of it. I can at least then see that it's on the nearby as like the first thing in my results, so I'm leaving them grey for a little bit. For Gen 4 as well, we are seeing 3 new regionals, and those are Chatot, Carnivine, and Pachirisu. So again, a more detailed breakdown for those in the description for their exact locations where they're spawning and things like that. But essentially, Chatot is looking like Southern Hemisphere, Carnivine a really specific little pocket of Eastern USA, and then Pachirisu looking like very Northern Canada, Alaska, and parts of Russia as well. So awesome stuff here for some new regionals. If you have access to these regionals, be sure to start collecting some up for trades and things like that when you go and travel, or if you go and visit some friends. I have got access to Chatot here for myself to take photos of, but I would love to see from you guys, if you have got Pachirisu or Carnivine, be sure to submit those ones for AR photo of the week, because these are ones that we're not going to be seeing heaps of in every area, so it's always fun to share different regionals when we can. I also want to do a quick little shout out to the Sydney Pokemon Go group. Link for those guys will be in the description down below, but these wonderful eggies have been helping coordinate the meetup for me and ProPlanty on Sunday for Community Day. So if you're going to be in Sydney, guys, link and all the info is in the description. Thank you so much to the Sydney team and the Sydney community for reaching out after I said that we were going to come down for the meetup. They have given us so much information about where's the best spot to meet up, what times, what kind of like laps and routes to do to actually like participate in the event, group photos and things like that. So thank you guys. And if you're going to be raiding in Sydney, or if you're going to be participating in Sydney Community Days later down the track, or even just visiting Sydney, check out the link in the description and get in touch with these guys as well. They have got a really healthy Discord running too, calling out raids, calling out when there's some cool requests or cool spawns and things like that, so check them out in the description. And for those of you who are coming to the meetup on Sunday as well, all the information for that is in the description, as I said, but there's going to be some awesome little special trade giveaways, some little posters I think as well we've managed to secure, and some sweet stickers. So if you guys have seen like the little trade stickers, like in Reversal's video, Training Tips, Nick, everyone in the Summer Tour Squad, they've got those like special boxes with the cool like let's trade Pokemon stickers. I've got a whole bunch of those to give away too. And Professor Two Dots is making a comeback. The good old Professor Two Dots has a quest for you. If you find me on Sunday and you're the first person to show me an AR photo of Chatot, you will get my special trade for the day. So that is anything excluding shinies, unless you've already got it. I just don't have the Stardust to spend. But anything regional, unknown, anything spicy in the decks that you want from me as a special trade, it is yours if you are the first person. Chatot AR photo in real life. Come and meet me will be near the Opera House, so check the details for that in the description too. And speaking of events this weekend, there's another really cool event I would like to shout out, which is going to be an awesome community day event in Bedford, Texas. So the Texas group is putting on a Victory Road event. Hello, William. And this is an event that they ran last year as well. And it's kind of like a proper real life Elite Four, you know, Victory Road challenge, where instead of just, you know, battling the 8 trainers on Victory Road, you will be completing actual challenges in real life and in game. So last year, the challenges included things like, you know, catching 10 of the next Pokemon, collecting 4K Stardust, but then real life challenges like trying to hit certain targets with beanbags and things like that. And there will be prizes given away. 3 adult prizes, 3 prizes for children as well. So it's kid friendly, adult friendly, pet friendly. The photos from the last year's event look so fun, like just a really good, healthy community event. So thank you, Ryan, for sharing this event with me. A link for these guys will be in the description down below as well for the event link. So if you're in Bedford, Texas, and you want to go have some fun this community day weekend, go and check it out. It is happening this weekend. So they've got a map and everything of where like the hotspots are going to be, where the actual challenges are taking place. So go down, have an awesome weekend, get some snacks together and have a fun one. Just to touch on quickly as well, last week we saw shiny female Nidoran, Nidorina and Nidoqueen spawning in the wild. Just a little PSA, shiny Nidoran female is still available in the wild. You should be shiny checking these ones. Nidorina and Nidoqueen no longer appear as shinies in the wild, but keep shiny checking those female Nidorans. This was all in conjunction with the special day that is International Day of the Girl. So all these extra female Pokemon spawning and shiny Nidoran available, and if we're like, you know, putting our little smarty brains on, we might be able to figure out that potentially, if this follows a theme, International Day of the Boy is November 19th, and I would suspect that we might be seeing shiny male Nidoran, Nidorino and Nidoking potentially for that event as well. So mark that down in your calendars, guys. November 19th is the International Day of the Boy, and I would suspect that matching with the International Day of the Girl event, we'll see those shinies as well. In other news, the CP re-roll change, stat change, rebalance business. Many of you would have noticed that earlier in the week the stat change actually came through and then was almost immediately reverted due to the little HP glitch. So everyone probably noticed that all of their Pokemon needed a little bit of healing after that update. The change was immediately rolled back, I believe, to just prevent that, because that was not supposed to happen. The HP didn't go up as it was supposed to. So not sure when we're going to see that change. Probably not going to be too far off once they figure out that little HP bug. But Gen 4 Pokemon are now obeying the new CP changes, the new stat formula. So everything that you catch from Gen 4 will not be re-rolled, will not have their IVs, sorry, will not have their CP change. So, you know, if you've got like a little 666 collection, or if you're collecting special numbers and things like that, Gen 4 stuff will be safe, hang on to that. But unfortunately your previous, you know, little special numbered collections will change. And I'm curious to see how the stat reroll will actually kind of shake up the meta for this game, so we'll stay tuned for that one. Additionally, AR Plus is now available on Android devices, so I will leave a link in the description for a more detailed how-to on Android devices. There are a few more steps that you need to take. You also need to download AR Core as a separate app to use in conjunction with AR Plus in Pokemon Go. There's only certain phones that are compatible. There's a lot of like steps for Android as compared to iPhone, so check out the link in the description. I'm going to try and do a video this week as well, actually showing you guys how to do it. I don't have an Android phone, so I'm going to need the help of other lovelies in the community to kind of show how that works on an Android phone. But for getting by for now, link in the description, get the information you need. And if you want a tutorial or a guide on how to like set up some AR photos, so not how to install it or work it, but how to actually like, you know, get some nice angles with Pokemon, how to create some foreground, background, things like that, check out this video for some tips on that. And speaking of AR photos, it is time for AR photo of the week, and you guys have been going absolutely ham with the hashtag ZTD news, so be sure to use that hashtag if you want to get featured on the news. Whew, I have been getting a lot of photos, even just going through Instagram and the hashtag ZTD news. It's almost at 1,000 photos, guys. You guys have created a gorgeous just library of AR pics. And because I did skip last week, there is a lot. So I'm going to call out a few favorites and then give a couple little quick shout outs at the end for some, you know, honorable mentions. So first up, you know, in honor of Gen 4 is this picture of Bunnery from PokePix Plus. This one is just really, really cute. I'm just liking the colors and the actual cluster of of like bunny ears, and are they chrysanthemums? I don't know flowers that well. I should ask my mum, she's a genius for flowers, but the cute little like clustered dense flowers and bunny ear in the garden. I love the color that's been worked in here as well. Nice all-round composition for this one. I don't normally feature pictures that are kind of like just a straight on kind of shot, but this is a bit more. This one's got really good placement. They've placed the bunny ear really nicely in with the flowers and things like that, like getting it nicely in the garden, not just, you know, taking a pic from a distance. So thank you very much, PokePix+ for this picture. It is adorable. Following on from Bunny is the evolution of Bunny, Lapani. I still haven't seen this in the wild, but this photo from Riso Kichi. Oh my goodness, you are taking some incredible AR photos lately, like holy dooly. This Lapani is stunning, posted with a matching picture of Shinx as well. And I just can't get enough of Riso Kichi's whole Instagram feed. It has been so consistently stunning. Amazing setups for photos, really good foreground, background detail, just kicking it out of the park. And this Kirlia as well, as though it's buying something from the shop. I just love the setup for your photos, knocking it out of the park. 10 out of 10. Guys, if you're not following Riso Kichi on Instagram, please do yourself a favor. This is one account you need to be checking out. If you want to figure out how to add these, like, you know, the extra Pokeball and the foreground elements into your AR pictures, as I said before, my little tutorial on AR Plus is a good little spot for that. I actually cover that in the video on how to, you know, create some foreground and elements like that. Next up is this photo of Suicune from Japan Lover. So this, you get some crazy sunsets, girl. You take some awesome sunset pics with your legendaries. These Suicunes are gorgeous, and of course Suicune is our current breakthrough research reward. So I'm still needing to go and take some photos with my Suicune. So thank you very, very much for the inspiration for these. Oh my god, they're just so lovely. Like, look at all the colors and the textures in the sunset and the flower garden. I love it. 10 out of 10. Next up is another Baneri from me38MC. How cute! Another really healthy Instagram page that is just full of great interactions between people and Pokemon. I love the setups for all of their photos here. It's just stunning. So really, really adorable composition, and I love this shot. Next up, some more Gen 4 love for Chimichar from Risa Harada 97. Chimichar here mid backflip, which is pretty awesome. I was trying to like time my shots for Chimichar, but it's quite a really, it's like a really quick animation. So good job getting that shot there, this action shot. Chimichar doing the backflip. I love it, and I love your little comment there as well with it. So be sure to check out this one. And then some quick honorable mentions for EndPKMN with this cool shot of Psyduck. I don't know how you got it out there or how far away or out to see this Psyduck actually is on this rock, but love the placement and love the dedication to actually get it to work. Honorable mention for Pokemon Trainer Joe with this just really nice symmetrical shot of Kirlia. I love how it looks like this little ballet dancer preparing. Nice backlit shot and just really good symmetry. Nice architecture, 10 out of 10. And honorable mention for Pokeworld Snaps with this Teddiursa photo as well. Really cute placement and almost like a really cool story, like, hey, I'm gonna catch you, get in my Pokeball, let's do this. So thank you everyone who submitted photos this week and last week for ZTD News. If you'd like to have your photos featured or you want to get a chance to get featured, be sure to use the hashtag so that I can see those pictures, share them with everyone in the community, and share them with you guys. If you want to check out any of the Instagrammers that have been featured in this week's ZTD News, all of them will be linked in the description down below, so go and find your favorites, go and like some pics and share the love. And don't forget guys, the hashtag isn't just for pictures. If there's something interesting happening in the news around you in your community, use the hashtag ZTD News so I can share that with you guys too. Leave a comment down below which AR photo was your favorite this week and why. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.